Ramsey Podge back out again today with a brand new video talking about the next 5 series, actually, the series I started last week, or the week 4 rather, about the next 5 people that are going to become champions of a certain championship. We did the NXT Tag Team Championships. Now we're going to do the NXT Women's Championship, and this is relevant because of the Mae Young Classic, which is starting up, and a lot of people have apparently signed for that competition. But 4 of them here apparently are signed a contract, or 3, sorry, are signed a contract. 1, I think will get signed a contract soon, and 1 that's already on the NXT roster. So let's get straight into it with the next, for me, NXT champion. I think it's going to be a Brooklyn, actually, NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3. And it's 1 year probably since her debut, I think it was a Brooklyn, yeah. And they're going to do something really nice, and she's going to defeat the streak, Ember Moon. I mean, next week this week on NXT, Ruby Riott, I think, Nikki Cross versus Asuka in the last women's standing match. I was very close to putting Nikki Cross instead of Ember Moon, but we haven't. We've got Ember Moon, who I think will be the next champion. They didn't hit the Eclipse last time they wrestled at Chicago. She didn't hit the Eclipse. And it wasn't Chicago, it was at Orlando. She didn't hit the Eclipse, and that's what's going to do it. She'll hit it for the first time, and she'll win. She'll break the streak. It's now the longest streak in wrestling history, longer than Goldberg's. So, there you go. Number 4, her name is, she has actually confirmed that she has signed with the WWE, not for the Mae Young Classic, but more like she'll be used in the Mae Young Classic. Her name is Io Shirai, I think her name is. She's from Stardom. Most of these wrestlers actually are from Stardom. Their roster has been really hampered now for the Mae Young Classic. But she is a Japanese wrestler, I think, who is really lighting it up in the Indies. She was the Stardom champion, I believe. I've got my Stardom facts up here. She was the Stardom champion at one point, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, she was. I know that much. But I think she will do a really good job on the main roster. She might be the next Asuka. You never could know. Obviously, Asuka is a dominant force. There's Japanese. Maybe that could be a pretty good match for the future. Asuka versus Asuka versus Io Shirai. She's actually the current Stardom champion. So that's actually might not happen now. I think about it, but I think it will in the future. Number 3, she is very good. She's probably, I think, for me now, currently, the best wrestler, female. It's not in WWE. Nixon Newell. She's 22. She's young. She has bags potential. She's Lucha Libre style, and she has a lot of wrestling. She did mainly Progress in 2016 for a couple of months, but also Attack Pro Wrestling as well as What Culture Pro Wrestling, where she beat another person on this list, which will name soon to become the first ever WCPW Women's Champion. I think if she does go to WWE, which I think she's actually, I'm just reading here now that it's announced that she has signed to WWE, but not made her debut. She has signed not for the Mae Young Classic, but she just signed an NXT contract. So maybe we could see her maybe above Io Shirai. I don't think so. Number 2, the woman that Nixon Newell beat to become the WCBW Women's Champion, Bea Priestley. I think a lot of people are now reporting that Will Ospreay is going to come over to WWE, and obviously I think Bea Priestley will probably be a package deal. There'll probably be a package deal. Will Bea Priestley and Will Ospreay. So that could be pretty cool. Maybe they could do something with Maurice and The Miz. That could be cool. And number 1, this is probably the dream wrestler for Vince McMahon, female-wise, and it would be Viper. Not Randy Orton, Viper. She's wrestling in Japan. She's all like Awesome Kong. Do you guys remember Awesome Kong back in the day? Yeah, pretty much her. And yeah, I'm trying to find some stats. She stands 5'7", 209 pounds, so pretty big woman, and she could. I think she's undefeated in most of her wrestling. And she apparently has also signed for the Mae Young Classic, coming up in a couple of months. So yeah, that has been the next 5 video. Comment below what next 5 I should do next. Actually, I don't, because it's the NXT Championship, which I'll be doing next. So make sure to like, share, subscribe. I've been your boy Ozzy Podge, and peace.